Hello everybody, Glass Half Dead here today, and unsurprisingly, because of course we have Pariah Nexus coming out very soon, Warhammer Community WarCom has given us another article for them. Now you might have noticed I've missed the last few WarCom articles. There's a reason for that. And that's because, as you no doubt know, I've already done all of the leaks for Pariah Nexus. I shot myself in the foot with those leaks. I now have no way to easily farm content from WarCom. So if you just want to see what this article is going to leak and spoiler for you and tease, just go and watch my Pariah Nexus rules leak video. I've probably linked it somewhere on the page right now. I'm here today is because I want to talk to you about the final thing this article says. Okay, yeah. I don't really have much to say about what they've said before. There's nothing here that's new to us. It's cool. You get to use some stuff from the Indomitus box. Oh, and Deathwatch probably get a new tactic, or that's the old tactic. I don't play Commanders much, can you tell? Alright, let's go down. Let's go down. Now, even here, you're looking at this page, you're thinking, oh, adaptive tactics, is that new? Well, no, we had that spoiled. It is new, but we had that spoiled. We see this. The absolute final paragraph. Let me tell you that this is going to be another 8 minutes of wild speculation as I just guess at what GW might be doing for Kill Team, and let me tell you, I have no actual idea. I don't know. Random speculation. I'm just going to tell you the possibilities for the future of Kill Team, and then what I would prefer to happen for Kill Team. And with that said, if you're a subscriber to my channel, I'd just like to say a double hello to you. Thank you very much. That sound right there, that's your receipt for a double hello. Take that double hello, put it into the hello bank, get dividends. Dividends. What does double hello mean, for those of you that aren't aware? Well, obviously it's for subscribers only, so if you want that in the next video, like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that good stuff, engage that algorithm, because we are slaves to it. Let's read this paragraph. We will have much, sorry, they used a contraction. We'll have much more to share with you regarding the next evolution of Kill Team over the coming months. So make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram to keep up with the latest. Who knows? You might even get a sneak peek of something even greater coming soon. ... Ellipses. Man, how much to say? What to think? I don't know. Let's start with the basics. Let's pull out what's interesting here. Oh, let me zoom in so that you can see the wondrous. The evolution of Kill Team. So, you know, okay, right. My thoughts here just go to show how battered wife the Kill Team players are. But this does show us that, yes, they do have further plans for Kill Team after Pariah Nexus within the coming months, okay? I realise that sounds bad, but considering Pariah Nexus is the first release we've had for Kill Team in a year, I just want a roadmap. I just want to know that Kill Team is something GW are still aware exists. Genuinely, the fact that Kill Team will be evolving in some manner, and that some news is coming within the next few months, is actually a bonus. Let's not go down the notion that WarCom regularly gets things wrong. Let's ignore that. We're going to take this as verbatim, because that's what we have to do. In rules, we call it raw versus rye. In wild speculation, we call it I will manipulate anything they say to give myself a shred of hope, okay? There is an evolution of Kill Team, something's coming the next months, and who knows, you might even get a sneak peek of something even greater coming soon. Let's talk about the future of Kill Team. We don't know what they're going to do. Every other game from GW at the moment, apart from bizarrely 40k and Age of Sigmar, they don't need a roadmap because we know what happens with them. But all of the smaller games have a roadmap, which is GW says, hey, over the next 6 months, this is what we're going to give you. We're not telling you exactly what we're giving you, but this faction, they're getting something else. This faction, they're getting something else, etc, etc. This is a weapon pack we're releasing in a month, whatever. Kill Team's never had that. And I put this down to poor planning from GW, which is fair enough. I think they were genuinely caught off guard by how big this Kill Team release was. From what we know, the original wave of Kill Team boxes just sold really well. Obviously, they are a big corporation, and it took them a while, I assume, to pivot on that and to capitalize it. I would assume that Pariah Nexus was something planned after Kill Team original sales came in, and they realized, hey, we need to support this. Okay, what's the next thing we can jump on in a year and a half's time? Because that's how long we have to plan ahead. Hey, we're releasing 9th. Okay, let's do something in that theme. Let's tie it all up. So I fully suspect the reason we never got a roadmap is because GW didn't know what they were doing with it. But now they do know. And they say the next evolution of Kill Team. So what could this mean? This means, to me, this means two things. Pariah Nexus proves that they are not letting Kill Team die. Thumbs up. They are going to be giving us new rules. Pariah Nexus also proves that Kill Team is not going to become its own game, as some people theorized when Warcried was released. Warcried got a really positive reception. It supported models from Age of Sigmar, but gave them completely new rules in their own game. Pariah Nexus shows us that Kill Team is not going to become Warcry 40k. It's sticking to the data sheets of 40k. I'm okay with that. Like, don't get me wrong, if they decided to Warcry 40k, I'd be fine with it. If they did that with Kill Team, no problem. I'll play whatever that becomes, because I just like the smaller skirmish game in general. It not being that, it's still being a ramp into 40k, I am also fine with. I know a lot of people aren't, but it's actually a benefit for me. I like that I can start to know the rules for my faction by playing 40k, Kill Team. So, like, it's my preferred thing, because ultimately I do want to move up to 40k at some point. So that's the core rules. We're not getting Warcried. Fine. Which brings us to the release schedule. Again, Pariah Nexus shows us it's not dead. Great. However, before Pariah Nexus, there was a lot of talk about what's coming next. Are we seeing a complete redo? Much like they redid 9th, much like they've redone Kill Team versions in the past? Is it, you've had your release, we're killing Kill Team, we're giving you Kill Team 2.0, we'll call it something else, we'll call it Indomitus Crusades Big Day Out, I don't know, and then, okay, new Kill Team rules that are roughly the same, but different enough that it's a new game. No, Pariah Nexus shows us that. There's no Kill Team 2.0, at least not yet. So how are they going to release this game to us? Well, we have three options. The first option I will cover, because it completely contradicts what I've just said. The possibility that Pariah Nexus was just a tide the Kill Team community over expansion until we release Kill Team 2.0, which we're putting more effort into, because we've seen how well Kill Team 1.0 did, and we know you guys need something because we're going to be another year, and we know that this will sell really well. We could tie the models in, we could tie it in narratively to the Indomitus Crusade of 9th edition release. We're just going to give you this one box, and then the next thing you get is a complete reboot to Kill Team 2.0. At which point, of course, it could be anything. It could be Kill Team 2.0, which is essentially the same but all new data sheets for 9th, or it could be Warcry, who knows. Other option, and I've got to say I don't know if I like the idea of this option, is that Pariah Nexus is the new standard. Are we going to get a new double faction expansion set every few months? Every 4 months we get new models? What's it going to be next time? Drukhari versus Death Guard? Or, possibly more likely, Drukhari versus Sisters, which, much like 40k is getting. And they've just released is it Beyond the Veil? I feel like that's Indomitus Crusade. There's another narrative expansion that's come out, I know. And we might be tied into them again, much like Pariah Nexus is about the Pariah Nexus, the Pariah Crusade, whatever it is. Whatever the next one is going to be tied into the next 40k. I'm going to be honest, for my channel that would be really good, because it would keep Kill Team in the 40k players' minds. It would continue to push them towards the smaller game, and that would just be easier for me to grow my channel. So that would be good in that respect. But from a personal perspective, as if I didn't have the channel, I really like that Kill Team is a closed environment. I really like that I had to buy one core rules book, and that was everything I needed. You know, a lot of people give Kill Team a lot of hassle for needing so many books, and I agree, but it's not quite true. Yes, there are a total, including Pariah Nexus, of 5 books that you will ever need, and that's fine. However, now that's a lot of books for a skirmish game, right? That's a lot of books. I totally understand. The problem is, and the difference is, that I need the same 5 books whatever faction I'm playing. In 40k, I'm an ADHD guy. I jump around all over the place. If I want, one day I want to play, just look at what's on my desk right in front of me, right? I've got right here, I've got my Eldar that I'm still painting. Right next to that, I've got my Orcs. Right next to that, I've got my Admech with, yes, a Duardin head. It's not Duardin, why do I keep calling them that? Right behind me, I have Necrons, I have Tyranids, I have more Orcs, I have an Admech 40k army. It's all on the go. This is really expensive. Kill Team rulebooks were not really expensive for me. I am still spending more money on 40k rules than I am on Kill Team rules. The beauty of having everything in a single book for every faction is so amazing for me, honestly. Like, it's such a benefit. And so that, to me, is really cool. If I want to play Thousand Suns one day, I can play Tau the next day by flipping 4 pages away. That's so good. A genuine selling point of the game hits me perfectly. However, am I now going to, every 4 months, have to buy a new rulebook, which just gives me updates for those 2 factions, which I'm going to buy because I want to know what's in there, etc, etc, and then is each box going to be £100, and it's going to give me some models I don't really need? Is it going to give me new boards? Are we going to get new ways to play the game every time? I don't know. That version of Kill Team would be better for my channel, but I don't want it to happen, which is really damning for it. To me, it just changes the core way that 40k Kill Team would play. It's just not for me. I hope they don't do that. However, are we just going to ignore that the WarCom article says in the coming months? Are we just going to pretend that's not true, which is a reasonable thing to assume, and just say that, hey, actually, we're rebooting Kill Team, but you're not getting it for 2 years because we don't want to give Kill Team any rules from 40k before 40k gets it. I hate to say it, but that seems kind of accurate. Like, that is what they would do, which is terrifying. Now, I would say, very quickly, that Kill Team of 8th edition was very clearly a bit of a test bed for something they were doing in 9th edition. Now, which way round that worked, whether they already had 9th going and they wanted to make a small skirmish game, incorporating some of the rules, or if they actually use Kill Team as the test bed and said, yes, our playtesters really like this, let's move it up to 40k. We don't know. However, it's not completely insane that, the idea that Kill Team would get the 40k rules before 40k gets them. That did happen last time. I seem to recall there was a few differences in the Gene Stealer cults lists, and just the general style of play, how our objectives worked in the first Kill Team core book were the same as they are now in 9th. The whole 3, playing with secondaries, came from Arena, etc, etc. Anyway, guys, this has just been me talking about something that I found exciting on WarCom. I'm really excited that they've confirmed that new things are coming for Kill Team. It's an evolution, and it's something even greater, and I've got to say, the last thing to touch on is something even greater. I'm actually going to guess, my official guess, is that we're getting Kill Team 2.0. I think that's what's coming. I think they're not going to give us these faction box releases. I think we're getting Kill Team 2.0. I just don't know when. But I still think, I've said it earlier, I've said it at the end of last year, I've said it all the beginning of this year. I believe we are getting Kill Team 2.0 this year, or kind of January, February, like next year. I'm not sure what we're getting before then. We might get some White Dwarf stuff, but I do believe we're getting Kill Team 2.0. With that said, that is no reason to not get into Kill Team now. Let's make that very clear, because that's so far off, and you're only going to need to buy a single book. Okay? Until they release more books. But a single book will be enough to play Kill Team 2.0, I'm sure. But how about you tell me what you think this cryptic passage tells us? And also, what do you want? Do you actually like the double faction box idea every 3-4 months? Does that work for you? Do you want Kill Team to have a slightly more live rule set, much as 40k does? Do you like that constant stream of new models, new rules, etc.? I know some people do. Some people love that. Some people love it in 40k. I certainly see the appeal. Like, part of that is very intoxicating. To me, I really appreciated the closed environment, and I'm really hyped for Kill Team 2.0, and I can say nothing more, but I do have reason to believe that a revamp of the core rules will be coming. I can't say why. And because I can't give any sort of source or reason as to me saying that, you might as well ignore that I said it, to be honest with you. So I could just be rumour mongering, couldn't I? Anyway, oh, I don't know when. I have no idea when. But people say things. Sometimes I listen. Anyway, if you've made it to the end of this video, I'd just like to say a really big thank you. And because we're all the way at the end of the video, where only 8 to 14% of people typically make it, it's a big triple hello. Yes, you know, I'm only a small channel, honestly, and I specialise in a very niche game. This isn't the nicheness that is 40k, which is becoming more and more mainstream. This is the nicheness that is Kill Team. Okay, we're a sub niche. We are subs. We are betas. Yes. And thank you very much for coming along and helping my channel out. Really means a lot. I hope that the payment of a triple hello plus, you know, the content I just made, I guess that's part of the payment too for making it all the way here, really helps, genuinely. Thank you very much. Anyway, this has been Glass Half Dead. I hope you've had a good day, and I hope you continue to have a good day. Coming up soon, I'm talking what is the definition of casual competitiveness and day one FAQs for Pariah Nexus. What do we need? Goodbye, guys.